I think that the movie is about sort of the dark underbelly of the American dream, right? There's people who think that to meet a certain standard of keeping up with the Joneses, etc., that they're willing to do anything to get there. And to me, the most prescient part of the film was the part that told us that people are imperfect and people are terrifying, and they'll do things that they wouldn't normally do to make life happen for them.
It's a great story of a group of people that are all kind of in a vulnerable period of their life. Jon Hamm's character is divorced. A widower. Tina's is divorced. Micah Stock's character is trying to keep his head above water. Shut up. And it's a funny story. There's some violence, there's some thrills, but it's also a bunch of people who are very human.
This was like deep pandemic times. I got an audition that I shot on my iPhone. Ron was my reader. We shot it in our office, right, with like a homemade backdrop that fell on my head while I was doing the scene. I sent it off into the ether like, auditioning on your phone. These are the new times. And it actually worked out. I love it too.
I was hoping that they would give me the lead role, and I was heartbroken when I found out I went to Jon Hamm. So I'm still a little pissed off. I'm going to take care of some business tonight.
Yeah, because the scene I had auditioned with was Jon Hamm's scene, and I was telling him, Jon Hamm already has the role, but he's like, I'm going to
I didn't believe it. I didn't accept that.
I play a very creepy, scary guy who very much lives on the fringes of society, and that might be all I'm allowed to say. They sent me the script, and it was one of the best things I've ever read. So as soon as I read it, I was like, yes, 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 please, yes. And I hadn't worked with any of the people before, so I was thrilled that they thought of me. And yeah, I jumped in with both feet.
My role, I play Cassie Novak, and it's a double homicide. It's about a double homicide of two different women that have the same name, Maggie Moore. And so I play this crazy, batshit insane character that you don't really know what her motive is in the film, but she is dating one of the suspects.
When my dear friend John Slattery said he was making a follow-up film to his first film, God's Pocket, which I had seen and loved, I said, that sounds great. And he said, do you want to be in it? And I said, that sounds great. And then I read the script and it was great, and I said yes. And then he said, maybe we could get Tina Fey to be in it. And I called Tina, I said, do you want to be in this? And she said, that sounds great. And so then we did it. And we shot for however many weeks in New Mexico. It's a beautiful film. It's a very simple story that's kind of convoluted in its mystery, but it's about, at the end of the day, it's about two people that try to find happiness and love, and that's really all the other stuff is gets in the way.